Boxing legend Jack Johnson shattered the status quo by becoming the first African-American heavyweight champion in 1908. He was also troubled. He troubled the status quo when Johnson broke one of the segregated Jim Crow laws. Johnson's crime, dating a white woman and eventually marrying one. Convicted in 1913, that crime tarnished Johnson's name and legacy. There's an effort underway to win the presidential pardon for him. Former heavyweight champ is part of it.
Dude. Hey, I'm just a great fan of Jack Johnson, and you have to understand the circumstances in which Jack Johnson was convicted under, and the circumstances in which his time he wasn't even considered a human being. And Jack Johnson just broke all the barriers for his time. He was just he was the first guy, black person in Galveston with a card when he was champion. He was just he was the Ali before Ali.
Mm-hmm. And Ali even looked up to him as well. And listen, I think that you probably looked up to him as well. I should mention that you're in the Motor City right now on tour starring in your one-man show. It's called Undisputed Truth. And that's really what Jack Johnson, he tried to live that truth. Do you think that he has a chance?
Hey, man, I believe God is great, and I believe good will be vindicated, and I believe in this circumstances and at the time of the circumstances happened, that it was all done with ill will, and I think Mr. Johnson will get pardoned. I really believe that, because I'm pushing a petition. I have over 3 million followers, and I'm sure we can get, with the grace of God, we can get 100,000 votes.
Yeah, and we're looking at the petition now. The petition is on a website. It's a website, change.org. You are trying to get a lot of people to help you out, some big political heavy hitters in your corner. Tell us about who they are and what they're doing to help you.
Oh, listen, I have Senator John McCain and Senator Harry Reid. I had a brief meeting with Senator Reid, and he's all for it, man. And I'm just so happy that somebody with the clientele and the prestige that Senator McCain and Senator Reid would even think to care for a man. 114 years ago this happened, and think that people are still caring about him, and I think posthumously it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Obviously, you have to be able to relate to this man in some way.
Not even a little bit. Jack Johnson was by himself. I had the NAACP. I have so many black organizations. I have white organizations. I have white, powerful lawyers taking care of me. I'm a multi-millionaire when I'm going through my problem. Jack Johnson's by himself. He has a few preachers. And Jack Johnson, when he was totally against black power movement and all that stuff, we're about getting it for ourselves, because he was never accustomed to black people sticking together. It's been pervasive through the history of black America that blacks were never strong and sticking together, so they never trusted each other. He did it by himself. He didn't have a congregation. He didn't have Marcus Garvey. He didn't have no groups or anything. He was by himself, and that shows the greatest courage. Matter of fact, listen, Don, he's in the ring, Don, and there's 50,000 white people, Don, that's saying, I'm going to kill you after the ring. I'm going to put you on a meter bullet. And he's in the ring beating the guy, torturing the guy, and laughing at the people while he's doing it. And they say, well, when you come out, you're going to meet a lynch. Excuse me, Don, but but he's in the ring fighting these guys while they're saying this to him. He's saying, have a good day. And talking to him while he's beating this guy up and they're threatening his life.